Hello and welcome to the Goonhaven Grand Prix. Today is going to be some pre-season interviews. We're going to have a look at the track as well as that. We're going to talk to some of our drivers and see how they're feeling before the race begins. So first, we're going to actually talk to one of our McLaren drivers, Henry Riley. So you're going to be a McLaren driver in the next few
That's
weeks.
right. Yeah.
Are you confident on the track? Have you had much experience yet?
Yeah. I've had a bit of experience not using WASD, but I've had a bit of experience in the F125 game. A bit of experience in Assetto Corsa, Competizione, full knowledge.
So this season's
Yeah.
car is a lot different to F125. So how do you
Yeah.
think you're going to manage these regulation changes?
I feel like I'll use the free practices wisely.
How do you feel about qualifying? Are you happy that you're going to get a good lap
Qualifying,
time?
I'm gonna get P1.
Yeah. How do you think the relationship between you and your teammate is going to work on the track?
Me and my teammate, pretty chill.
Yeah.
Calls me short, even though he's like a foot shorter than me. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be good together. He'll let me through.
I gathered earlier that your pre-season testing went quite well.
Yeah, it did. We have the fastest car. So
Yeah, your lap times were showing that.
yeah.
Thank you very much for your time. We're now going to have a look at the track layout. It's quite a complicated track, especially heading around Sam's Castle. So yeah, we've got a total of about 16 turns, kind of on the right there. Ignore ChatGPT messing up the numbers. Coming out of that main straight, you can probably take these turns flat out. Between turns 7 and 6, you've got that tight right angle. That is a very difficult turn, and you've really got to watch your speed going into that. Turning round, you can drift that easily before you got a nice steady drive down to where that 3 is, where we enter Sam's Castle, which is again a very, very tight corner, so you're going to have to watch your speed there. Before heading down behind Joel's shop, this is shop corner, where it says that second 11 there. Before heading up down the bridge, through Josh's forest, and we've got a very tight hairpin there before the pit lane exit. So coming out from that main straight, as you can see, we have the pit lane before heading into these flat out turns, which you could probably take quite easily. However, this is where the slowdown lights are, so yeah, you're definitely going to want to slow down for this turn here. As you can see, we've got our shop sponsor into that tight turn. Before heading up, down to Sam's Castle. Through there, this is a very, very tight turn. Yeah, so we're heading down this straight here. This one is quite simple, as there is a sharp right hand here. We're going to turn left here behind the shop, over this bridge, and then this turn here isn't too bad. We have got those slow lights there just in case, because obviously the grandstands are very close. Before heading over this bridge, into that tight hairpin, however with a drift it can be done quite easily. Taking a look at our pit garage, we have got 3 teams here, and we do appear to have some track invaders with a lovely view of Oliver's base and Seb's base. We're going to move over to one of our stewards who actually helped build this track and get a bit more insight into how this was built and how this track's going to work. So we're going to have to ignore the gravestone that just died right in front of us.
Yep.
So obviously we've been working together to build this track.
Yep. Yes.
So is there anything that you think, something that the drivers should look out for that isn't so obvious?
I think in this the driver should look out for many things, such as in many of the areas there's a load of slow zones. Make sure you slow down on them, because if you do not, you can drift out quite easily. So if you go too fast around them zones, you can fly out into the water or lakes nearby.
So yeah, as you can see, we have got the slow lights there. However, we noticed in the track testing, we were flying off into this a lot. So these buildings are there to help stop you. However, it is quite easy to crash into them. So yeah, that's definitely something to look out for. So yeah, thank you, Sam. We're going to head over back to the mainstream now. Okay, so that is going to be the end of today's stream. I know it was a short one. However, it was just in preparation of tomorrow to help show the track layout, etc. Tomorrow is going to be first free practice, so expect to see lots of action on the grid, as well as these the first few lap times coming in. So keep an eye out for that. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.